You're watching Crookston Pirate Athletics on the KROX video stream. It's brought to you by the University of Minnesota Crookston, Egg Country, Grove Mechanical, Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream Parlor, the Crookston Public School District, American Crystal Sugar Company, Christian Brothers Ford, Riverview Health, Benedictine Living Community of Crookston, Hugo's Family Marketplace, the City of Crookston, CHS Egg Services, State Farm Andy Omen, Crookston Valley Co-op, Northland Community and Technical College, along with the Crookston and Fosston Eye Clinics, all bringing you Crookston Pirate video stream on KROX.
And we are live here now on KROX TV as we are ready to get some Crookston Pirate girls basketball going here as Wadena-Deer Creek has come into town. And Wadena-Deer Creek has proven themselves to be one of the top teams in the section. Let's see if the Pirates can do anything about that. I'm Gabe Bishop here with you on a caller minute of action as we roll right into this one. The Pirates, they are 4-12 on the year, played last night, as you heard on KROX radio. Ended up being a 60-46 victory for the Climax Fisher Knights, including Peyton Hoffman getting her 1,000th career rebound, and she's on pace to break 2,000 career points as well. She has been tremendous, and that is without question. She is very, very good. So that was what they had last night. They're taking on Wadena-Deer Creek. Took it to Bertha Hewitt, beat them by 52. 86-34 last night, and now are looking to continue to push the gas pedal here against the Crookston Pirates. They're 13-4 on the season, one of the top teams in Section 8 AA, and they've got some sweet shooters. That is kind of what they're known for, their ability to shoot the three outside. You have Jada Dykoff, of course, on this team. Peyton Gravel, Kennedy Ness, just to name a few. We'll run through their whole starting lineup as well in just a little bit. For now, though, we had an opportunity to talk to both head coaches. The head coach of the Wadena-Deer Creek Wolverines, Coach Jordan Cressip, and the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Jaden Hams, who's had to do double duty today as he is on his own. So he's with Evan Peterson. The AD is helping him out today, but he had to coach both JV and varsity today. And we'll take a look at the Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update and Napa Crookston Welding and Machine starting lineups as well. That'll all be coming up. For now, though, we'll take a break, and we'll be back with the head coach of the Wadena-Deer Creek Wolverines, Coach Jordan Cressip, right after this KROX TV.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota, ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
Here on the Rehealth pregame show, Wadena-Deer Creek Wolverines head coach Jordan Cressup is with us. Glad you made the trip up here. Friday night game to a Saturday matinee. Made the road trip up, and let's play some basketball today. As you are coming off of a big win against Bertha Hewitt, and that game went pretty well for you on the scoreboard. A pretty lopsided game there. What worked well for you on the court itself?
I feel like we got to a fast start. We were pushing the pace, getting some easy looks in transition, and then once that started to happen, we were just moving the ball and finding the right players in the right spots, hitting some shots, and that always helps with your defense and everything else.
Yeah, so now coming off of that opponent, you're taking on the Pirates today. What kinds of things do you know about them, and what do you think you need to be prepared for the most?
Yeah, I know they got a good point guard in Bull, and she's a physical player. She can get to the rim, so we got to be ready for her. And I believe it's her sister, number 33, is also a good player and can score in different ways. And then a couple of post players that can, do a little bit inside and out. So always a challenge when we play the Pirates.
If you could describe your brand of basketball, the type of basketball you are trying to get these players to play throughout the course of the year, what kind of style would that be?
Yeah, we've talked a lot about our identity as a team, and our identity as a team is getting after it defensively, making things very difficult for offenses, forcing them into tough shots, and so disciplined defense, rebounding the basketball at a high level, and then offensively we just play as a team. Whoever has the hot hand, or whatever the right play that is needed, we make it. I feel like we have a good team of players that work well together.
In terms of specific keys to the game, what do you think you really need to do well if you want to win this one?
Yeah, I think we got to keep them out of the paint, especially number 23 and number 33. Be physical there, rebound, take care of the basketball, and keep pushing the pace.
Lastly, what will be the message to the girls for that on the court?
Message will be just keep having fun out there. The more loose we are, the better we do, the more fun we have, and the harder we are on ourselves, then things kind of go the opposite direction. So just staying positive out there, having fun, but also playing hard at the same time.
I'm pumped to see what happens in this game, Coach. Best of luck to you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
And that was the head coach of the Wadena-Deer Creek Wolverines, Coach Jordan Cressup, here with us on the Riverview Health pregame show. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll hear from the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Jaden Hams, coming up right after this.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
crap shooting,
hockey, basketball,
wrestling.
So we have a lot of sports.
And there is
orchestra,
band,
choir,
visual arts,
speech,
theater,
Leo Club.
And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot of going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
my education destination.
With the fall season right around the corner, Grove Mechanical in Crookston is ready to prepare you for winter. They suggest having your heating system serviced regularly to keep things running smoothly. A skilled technician will clean and service your heating equipment to ensure safe and efficient operation. It's never too early to get ready for the upcoming winter season. Before the cold sets in, call Grove Mechanical today, your hometown heating and cooling professionals. Give them a call, 218-281-3863, or visit their website, grovemech.com.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Here on the Rehealth pregame show, head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Jaden Hams, is with us. A little Friday, Saturday back-to-back, evening game 2 and afternoon 1. We're out at Climax Fisher yesterday, hung with them for the majority of the game. They ended up pulling away late. What kinds of things made that game go the way that it did?
We knew that they had Peyton. We knew that she was a powerhouse. We knew she was going to do good things, and she did good things. But I thought we played really good defense against her in certain situations. Once we figured out that flex play that they were trying to run, I think it was kind of hard for them to get it inside, and I think that kind of held us. That gave us a little bit of momentum to kind of chip away at their lead, taking those points away. And then once we got it close, we just kind of started to struggle, kind of make some bad decisions. But that happens in games like that. It's a high intensity game, and everyone's going to make mistakes. Everyone's going to make the wrong decisions. But overall, I thought we did well, and we competed against a really good team, and that seems to be a thing that we've been doing all year is we're competing against the really good teams. And, I can't be disappointed that it's disappointing we lost, but I can't be disappointed that we played well.
One thing that has really, in my mind, been improving throughout the course of the year is your ability to adjust in the middle of games. You see something maybe in the first half, and the second half it starts to get better. Would you agree with that sentiment? Yeah, that's something that we're definitely getting better at. They did a 2-3 the whole time, and we were kind of struggling to get it to the inside or get it to where we wanted to go. And we at halftime we drew up. Me and Lon came up with a play. We drew up a play, and it worked really well for us. I think we scored some quick 6 points out of that right at a half, and that's something that we can keep in our book that we know is going to work. And even if tonight, if they pull out a 2-3 tonight, that's something that I'd be willing to go back to and see if it works against these guys. It's not going to work against everybody, but it worked really well for us tonight. So that's something we're going to have to keep in mind for future references and when future games and we get in a stuck situation in 2-3, we can pull that out and hopefully it'll work for us. Well, on the topic of what they could pull out, let's see if we know what Wadena-Deer Creek is going to pull out. What do you know about them? What kinds of things do you think you need to be prepared for? I know they like to shoot threes. They like the 3-ball. They're big fans of those. They got a lot of shooters on their team. They like to play quick. They like to play fast. That's something that we want to try to do is play quick, play fast. And, when I'm watching film, things like that, I've seen them go in a zone, but usually they're not in it very long. So, we just have to be ready for man, run the things that we know how to run in man. And if they put a press on us, we know how to break a press. We just got to break it and, do the things that we have to do. And, rebound, box out, that's one of the biggest things that we got to do, especially tonight. I know they have a couple girls that are a little taller on the taller side. So if we can box out and rebound, get those boards, go back up with them, I think we'll be all right. Height tends to be a decent advantage for you, especially with your schedule throughout the course of the year. Do you have to change anything up now that you're kind of more on an even playing field down in the post? Yeah, the matchups kind of change a little bit. We got to put, if we see a size advantage somewhere else, we're going to try to pick on that as much as we can. And if Maddie and Brooklyn are matched up with someone that's the same height as them, and say Grace, Chloe, or Hallie has someone that's a little smaller than them, we're going to switch it out. We're going to put those two out the outside and put those two on the outside and put Grace and Chloe on the inside and let them, they know their post moves. They know what to do. Everybody knows what to do. So if we can get them on the inside, get them the ball and make them switch back to having one of the bigger girls guard Grace or Chloe, then we can just throw back in Maddie and Brooklyn and we'll find the mismatch and try to take advantage of it. Any other specific keys to this game that we have not covered that feels needed to mention? We got to take away the 3-point line. That's the biggest thing. I think that's one of the biggest things that we struggle with is taking away the 3-point line. If we can take away the 3-point line, make our free throws, box out, and rebound, there's no reason that we can't compete with anybody. Take away the 3-point line. Those are the deciding factors I think are losing us some of these games is we can't take away the 3-point line. And once the one girl gets hot, they're going to get the ball in her hands as much as they can, and she's going to shoot it, and it's going to go in. There's girls that get in that consistency where they shoot the ball, it's going in, they know it's going in. So if we can find out who that is right away and kind of try to shut that down and take her out of her game, take her off her game, there's no reason that we can't compete. Lastly, what will be the message to the girls before they head out on the court? We got to play. We got to finish. We've been getting better at that. There's certain times where I think that we we're in a game, we go to the second half, we come out in the last 5 minutes of the game, we're kind of slowing down. That's hard when you only have 10 girls
That's tough to do, but if this is another game that there's no reason that we can't win this game tonight. If we play the way that we know how to play, we do the things that we know how to do, and finish the game and come out firing, come out fast, box out, rebound, take away the three-point line. There's no reason that we can't compete with these guys.
Well, I'm pumped to see what happens, Coach. Appreciate your time. We'll talk post-game.
Thank you.
And that was the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Jaden Hams, here with us on the Riverview Health pregame show. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll take a look at our Napa Crookston Welding and Machine starting lineups after this.
Looking for some family fun? Come to Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream. Sizzling hot, made-to-order pizza with all your favorite toppings. Cool off with our delicious hand-scooped ice cream. So many flavors and so much fun. And don't forget our game room, packed with excitement for kids of all ages. Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream, Crookston, Minnesota. Call us or stop by today.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
And we are back now, so let's take a look at our Napa Crookston Welding and Machine starting lineups. They have what you need, and they'll make sure your battery will start the first time every time. Buy a lithium battery from Napa Crookston Welding and Machine. Handle all your lithium battery needs for your cars, trucks, recreational vehicles, snowmobiles, ATVs, and more. As we go to our starting lineups, first for Wadena-Deer Creek, as mentioned, one of the best players really in the section, Jada Dykoff. This is an older team with 5 seniors, 4 of them starting. Jada Dykoff's one of them. Ashley Pavick, one of the others, Lily Parker and Kennedy Ness will make up the rest of those seniors. Lily Parker likes to operate down low. Then you've got Peyton Gravel, tall number 40, who can shoot from beyond the arc and can also play some really solid post play. It'll be fun to see what these Wolverines can do, and especially what the Pirates can do against them, as they'll be starting their normal starting lineup. Chloe Bull will be running point. She'll be flanked on either side by Hallie Nicholas and Grace Bull, kind of that wing player who can play guard, who can play post, really can do what you want. Maddie Bruggeman playing the 4, and Brooklyn Waldall centering this team in the 5. This is on KROX TV exclusively, because on KROX Radio, and getting started in a few minutes' time, will be the Riverview Health pregame show between the Crookston Pirate boys basketball team and the Roseau Rams. That game is getting ready to start the pregame show shortly. The JV is still going out there. So be sure to tune in to KROX Radio, especially maybe during halftime here, something like that, to make sure you don't miss that game, because you want to be in both spots, really, to check out both of these contests. As the teams make their way back to the bench, we'll get our wrap up our Riverview Health pregame show here by letting you know as well that UMC Golden Eagle basketball will be getting underway as well in about a half hour's time, as they will be taking on St. Cloud State. If the women win that, they put themselves in a really good position to get back in the top 12 and back potentially in the NSIC tournament race. And the men will be following after that 3:30 KROX Radio tonight. We'll have Golden Gopher hockey, followed by Minnesota Wild hockey. And so lots of hockey coming up this evening. For now, though, we'll take a break and be back right after this for the opening tip.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Want to own a home, especially your first? Well then, welcome home to the Old National Bank Down Payment Assistance Program. We're here to help you from start to finish and make getting a mortgage a little easier. Plus, you may be eligible for up to $15,000 to use toward your down payment. How's that for a little easier? Everyone deserves a place to call home and a bank to help get them there. Connect with an Old National mortgage lender to learn more. Old National Bank. Get old in your new home.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Minnesota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
And we welcome you back here to the Crookston High School Gymnasium, about to get this game underway between the Crookston Pirates and the Wadena-Deer Creek Wolverines. Hey, 2 minutes ahead of schedule. Okay with that. Pirates in their home blues. Crookston across the front in gold and white numbers. Wadena-Deer Creek in their road white jerseys. WDC across the front with the paw for the Wolverines on the shorts, and the blue numbers with the gold trim. Tip-off is won by the Wolverines, and taking it up the floor is Ashley Pavick. She'll be guarded by Hallie Nicholas. Pirates moving right to left on your screen. Move it up top of the key, Gravel. Gravel looking for Ness, doesn't have it. We'll work it up top and outside to Pavick. Pavick creates some space, thought about a three, won't take it. Going to Gravel in the corner. Gravel driving, gets stood up, back up top, and a travel. She shuffled her feet. And 18 seconds in, we've got a turnover. Inbounded to Chloe Bull, and here comes a bit more of that press. Full court man. You can see this a lot out of Wadena-Deer Creek. They start by backing off of it, and then they go right back to it as Chloe Bull goes right to the rim. No good. And it'll be rebounded by Gravel. Gravel fakes to the corner, finds Kennedy Ness. Ness driving, kick outside as they try to set up Lily Parker. Move it all the way around to Dykoff. Dykoff will move it outside. Out in the corner, Pavick, top of the key, now to the high post, fakes down the free throw line. We'll move it out to the left side. Driving is Gravel on Hallie Nicholas, puts it up. That might have been partially blocked, and Grace Bull comes away with the rebound. 19-14 in a half-shortened JV game. Wadena-Deer Creek got the win in that. Moving over left wing, Brooklyn Waldall back up top to Chloe Bull, looking to run this offense. Coach Hams wants this offense to move fast, but when they get in this kind of half-court scheme, they'll slow the pace down and find what they want. Here's Grace Bull on the right wing. Down low, Maddie Bruggeman working on Gravel. Maddie Bruggeman, turnaround and good. Pirates score first. 1-2-0 lead. Up top, Gravel to Ness. Started by Grace Bull. Ness will bring it out to Parker. Parker moving in right wing. Kick it back outside. Pavick open three. That's what happens when you leave this Wadena-Deer Creek Wolverine team open. They'll make threes. They are superb at that. Here comes Grace Bull. Down low to Brooklyn Waldall. Waldall turnaround, made nothing but air, and they'll let it go out of bounds. Maddie Bruggeman thought that ball was tipped to no avail. Pavic will now take it up the floor. 2 minutes gone by. 3-2, Wadena-Deer Creek with the lead. Here's Pavic again. High post, move it over. Faking the three is Dykoff. Chloe Bull in front of her. Back to Pavic. Hallie Nicholas not quite directly up in her face. Back out Pavic, again with some space. Now will choose to drive, go down low, poor pass, and it's stolen by Grace Bull. She has a rebound, an assist, and a steal in the first 2.5 minutes of this contest. Left wing, it's Chloe Bull. All the way across, finds Maddie Bruggeman. Bruggeman going down low, Waldall, no dice, and it'll be taken away by Parker. Keep trying to feed the post players. Bruggeman succeeded. Oh, what a catch by Pavic. She missed the layup, though. Line for the rebound, back outside to Parker. She'll drive on Nicholas. Help defense from Waldall. Euro step, it's good. Lily Parker. Little weave around Waldall. The Pirates had that help defense out. Left wing, it's Grace Bull. Back to Chloe down low and try to put up a tough shot off the side of the rim. Goes through her hands. Like I say, it's last touch by Gravel. And first substitution, Wadena-Deer Creek will make it with Carly Sweary. And she'll come in for Dykoff. 5-2, Wadena-Deer Creek early in this one. Inbound. Chloe Bull, left wing, Brooklyn Waldall. Wanted to go up top to Bruggeman. Back to the corner, Grace Bull. Down low, Chloe Bull. Backing in on Pavic, spinning, double teamed, outside, Bruggeman fakes the three, she'll drive, Bruggeman up and under, no good, fight for the rebound, saves it, and throws it back off, and then Bruggeman touched it last while her foot was on the baseline. So they'll bring it back out the other way. Good save by Bruggeman. And another substitution for Wadena-Deer Creek, as they'll check in Tori Malik. They'll run a primary 7-player rotation. And driving is Gravel, no dice there, and she tried to get the rebound, and it was her foot on the baseline. So back the other way. Grace Bull to inbound. Wolverines guarding the ball into Chloe Bull. There's some laughter being shared with the official on the Bulls down there. Chloe Bull to take it up. We'll move it over, taken by Grace Bull in the corner. Driving, stops, doesn't have anything. Down low, Maddie Bruggeman backing in on Gravel. Turnaround up and under. Good, Maddie Bruggeman. As all 4 Pirate points, 5-4. Oh, outside, here comes Sweary. Move it over to Parker. Parker down low. Nice pass. Malik rejected. A big block by Grace Bull. And Waldall came away with the ball. Outside, here is Chloe Bull. Another cross-court pass. Waldall's got it. Approaching 13.5 minutes to go here, first half in a 5-4 game. Driving Maddie Bruggeman, baseline. Nearly traveled with it. Waldall handed off to Grace Bull, lost the ball, gets it back. Shot clock at 7, and threw that one away as Hallie Nicholas was trying to cut in. And Bull did not get it enough to her. Dykoff and Ness are back in the game. Up the floor with this Jada Dykoff. She'll drive high post, move it outside. Sweary back out to a wide open Dykoff for 3, no good. And fight for the rebound, out of bounds, last touch by Grace Bull. And substitution for the Pirates, Morgan Bull will check in for the first time. So all 3 Bulls out there on the court as Hallie Nicholas goes to the bench. Inbound into the corner, working around is Sweary. Sweary to Ness. Ness on the baseline. Back into the paint, turnaround over Grace Bull. It's good. Kennedy Ness. Her first bucket. I'm going to try to identify all Bulls by their first name on this possession, so here's Grace. And fakes the handoff to Morgan. Morgan will work around her. Bring it up top to Chloe. Bad pass, and it's stolen. Taken away by Ness. One-on-one with Chloe. They'll dump it off. Malik, no. Fight for the rebound, and taken by Ness. Out to Dykhoff. She'll try another three. That's no good. Fight for the rebound, and snagged by Brooklyn Waldall. Then had it knocked away, and stolen by Sweary. Out to Ness. Sweary. Dykhoff. Third time's a charm? No. And rebounded by Chloe Bull. Here comes Chloe. Dykhoff a bit cold to start. Chloe driving baseline, nearly traveled. Up top, Brooklyn Waldall fakes the three. Back to Chloe. Open lane to drive. Lays it up and in. First bucket for Chloe Bull. 12 minutes to go, first half, 7-6. No team has committed a foul yet. Now left wing Malik. Malik will drive back out Dykhoff. Dykhoff driving on Chloe Bull, up and under. No, rebound, Maddie Bruggeman. Here's Chloe, back to Bruggeman. Nobody in front of her. She'll just drive all the way to the high post. Move it over to Waldall. Waldall looking for some help, and a foul down low. And they're going to say, I think Gravel got her feet tangled up with Bruggeman down low. So Peyton Gravel gets her first foul of the game. 11:34 to go. Lobbing it up top. All down low to Grace. Grace pull up and under. No, nice defense. Rebound by Jada Dykhoff. She'll take it up the floor. Finds Kennedy Ness. Missed the layup. And rebounded by Morgan Bull. And the ball got knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Pirates. All tipped up into the air. And taken back by Wadena-Deer Creek. On the drive, turnaround, Malik, good. Long pass goes all the way down to Bruggeman. Bruggeman will drive all the way to the rack off that inbound, gets fouled, so she'll go to the line for 2 shots. Malik gets it with that foul, 10:52 to go. First free throw for Bruggeman is nothing but net. 5 points for her. Back in is Parker and Pavic. Sweary and Gravel come out. Bruggeman good on both shots. 9-8 our score. Havoc up top. Move it right wing to Ness. Race in front of her. Dykhoff thought about a three. Chloe Bull, good closeout. Down to Malik. Malik driving baseline. Trapped. Slings it. Knocked out of bounds by Maddie Bruggeman. And Allie Nicholas was just throwing something away, and everybody and the scorers table thought she was coming in. That did not happen. Oh, good play by Tori Malik. Missed the layup. And rebound by Grace Bull. Left so wide open. Pass by Bull. Grace intercepted by Parker. Parker cut off by Grace. Up top, Jada Dykhoff. Dykhoff will drive outside Pavic. Fakes out Morgan Bull. Morgan still in front of her. Move it over. Driving his Ness. Back out Dykhoff. Dykhoff driving in the paint. Dykhoff dumps it off. Malik went through her leg. Still caught the pass. Nice pass out to Pavic. Pavic three. Good. Her second one of the day. It's 12-8 with 9:56 to go. We'll have our first timeout of the ball game. It's a full one, so we'll be back in 60 seconds. Pirates trail 12-8, 9:56 to go, first half.
Want to own a home, especially your first? Well then, welcome home to the Old National Bank Down Payment Assistance Program. We're here to help you from start to finish and make getting a mortgage a little easier. Plus, you may be eligible for up to $15,000 to use toward your down payment. How's that for a little easier? Everyone deserves a place to call home. and a bank to help get them there. Connect with an Old National mortgage lender to learn more. Old National Bank. Get old in your new home.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
12-8. Pirates trail, 9:56 to go. First half, inbound to Chloe Bull. We have Chloe, Grayson, Morgan Bull all on the floor with Waldall and Bruggeman. It's Chloe on the left wing. Guarded tightly by Ness up to Grace. Grace will swing it to Morgan. Morgan will be guarded over there by Pavic. Morgan, nice pass, able to find Waldall. Waldall finds Bruggeman, top of the key. Over to Grace. Dykoff in front of her. Grace driving, step back, mid-range. Oh, yeah, that was pretty. Grace Bull, her first bucket's now 12-10. Here's Pavic. Morgan Bull staying in front of her. Over Tori Malik. Top Ness. Ness driving around the screen. Back to Malik. Kick out. Dykoff, she's 0 for 3. Make it 0 for 4. And Waldall couldn't hold on to the board. I'll bring it back out to Ness. That's nice move by Tori Malik to the rack. That might have been partially blocked, but it's rebounded by Chloe Bull, her second board. Now Chloe driving all the way. Stop and go. Missed the layup. Rebound by Ness. Buckets are a bit hard to come by here in this first half for both sides. Ness around now into the paint. Goes up and around and in. Kennedy Ness. Her second bucket of the afternoon. 14-10. Grace to take it up the floor. Left wing to Morgan. Guarded tightly by Pavic. Corner Waldall. Outside Bruggeman. Bruggeman back to Waldall. Catch and shoot. Mid-range J is good. That was a good pass from Maddie Bruggeman. Waldall has her first bucket. Quickly down the other way comes Wadena-Deer Creek. And now driving Dykoff. Dykoff dumps it off. Ness moving in. Ness, good. Kennedy Ness now has 6 points, equal with Ashley Pavic. But Pavic has 2 threes. Ness has 3 twos. 16-12. Pirates do not have a three-pointer yet in this game. Outside Bruggeman. Bruggeman driving. Maddie Bruggeman tried to find Waldall and throwing it out of bounds. Sweary and Gravel back in for Malik and Dykoff. And there's an extra whistle. I don't know why. Okay, we're good. I thought a timeout might have potentially been called, but no. Move it over left wing, Gravel. Out to Sweary. Sweary fakes one way. Pavic globs down low. Gravel working on Waldall. Gravel, no. Got her own rebound. Back outside. Pavic has 2 threes already. Hesitation, dribble, and missed the layup. And ball tipped out of bounds by Gravel. Hallie Nicholas will check back in for Morgan Bull. Pirates down by 4. 7:10 to go. Grace Bull with the ball. Finds Bruggeman up top. Guarded by Gravel. Left wing Chloe. Down low, Grace Bull's got it. Double team back out Waldall, and that's a clear as day travel. Back the other way we go. Under 7 minutes to go first half. And off outside, it's Ness. Over to Sweary, corner 3, yes! Harley Sweary It's the third Wadena-Deer Creek 3 of the game, and it's 19-12. Grace Bull move it over through the hands of Hallie Nicholas. Morgan Bull now check back in for Chloe Bull. And Dykoff is back in now for Ness. So smaller lineup for both sides. Around the edge comes Parker, lost the ball, and it's stolen by Brooklyn Waldall. Parker a bit slow to get up, so he got 5 on 4. Waldall down low, Bruggeman up and under. Oh, yeah. Able to get the bucket off the steal. Bruggeman's got 8 points. 6 minutes left, 19-14 our score. Another up and under. Oh, it goes in, plus the foul for Lily Parker. Bruggeman hit with that foul, the first Pirate foul of the game with 5:54 to go. One shot is good for Parker. 5 points for her. Here's Maddie Bruggeman. Up top, lob it, Waldall in the paint. Waldall turns around, had it knocked out of her hands, and is grabbed him by Sweary. Sweary down to Pavic. Pavic, Grace Bull in front of her. Stood her up. Out of block, and Morgan Bull comes away with the rebound. Back down low again. Grace Bull, too strong, blocking foul. Two shots upcoming. Sweary hit with that foul. 2 shots for Grace Bull. First one is good. (22-15). Second shot, also good. 4-4 from the line now are the Pirates. 22-16. Chloe Bull will be ready to check back into the game. Down low, Gravel, turn around, got it. Her first bucket. 6 different players have now scored. For the Wolverines. Waldall dish this one out. Here's Grace Bull, missed that shot, and it'll be rebounded by Pavic. Pavic spinning through the lane and puts it up and in. She's got 7 points and another timeout upcoming. This one will be 30 seconds. It's 26-16. Back to 30 on KROX.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
Out of the timeout, the Wolverines lead by 10. And it'll be Chloe Bull to take it up. Down low pass for Bruggeman, and she got hit on the backside as she was trying to catch that pass, so foul. That's now 2 fouls on Tori Malak, so she'll come out. Gravel will come in. Nicholas to inbound, caught by Bruggeman. Bruggeman up top to Morgan. Morgan will move it over left wing, Hallie Nicholas. in some trouble. Needs to get rid of the ball and does so to Bruggeman. Down low, Waldall, turnaround, just rolls off. Rebound by Dykhoff, approaching 4 minutes to go first half. Down low again, and Sweary puts it up and in. 28-16, Wolverines. Here comes Chloe Bull, crossover, nice screen. Chloe Bull all the way, missed that. Fight for the rebound, grabbed by Gravel. Chloe Bull went down hard, might have hit her head. A little slow to get up, so it's 5-on-4 now. But the Wolverines don't do much with it. Gravel bring it back up top to Dykhoff. Gravel, left wing. Back out Dykhoff. Trying her 5th three-point attempt, 0 for 5 to start. Nicholas with the rebound. Brooklyn Waldall will take it up the floor. Move outside the screen from Chloe Bull, get it right back to her. She'll fire away. That might be a deep 2. It is. She stepped on the three-point line, but she drills it for 2. 28-18. Move it over to an open Sweary, guarded by Morgan Bull, and they'll swing the ball all the way back around to Ness. Ness driving from the left corner, kick it back out. Dykhoff again, 0 for 6. Rebound, Gravel missed the layup. And rebound by Bruggeman. And Dykhoff has been ice cold for the Wolverines. Down low, mismatch, Waldall on Dykhoff and got fouled. So Waldall will go to the line. 5th foul on the Wolverines. Dykhoff her first. 2:34 to go first half. Free throw around and in for Waldall. Grace Bowl will check back into the game. Pirates are 5 of 5 from the foul line. Waldall's second shot. Around and around and in. 28-20. Pavic will sprint up the floor, then slow things down. Drive right side. Ness back to Pavic. She already has 2 threes. No good on the 3rd attempt. And rebound by Sweary, got tripped up by Morgan Bull. No first foul on Morgan Bull, just the 2nd Pirate foul of the game. With 2:19 remaining. Inbounds, they'll move it down low. Gravel fouled again. Missed that shot, so she'll go to line for 2. Grace Bowl gets it with that. And 2:15 left in the half. First free throw is good for Gravel. 3 points for her. 29-20. Second shot, also good. Up top, Grace Bowl. Working inside and out now to Waldall. 2 minutes to go first half. Maddie Bruggeman driving in, spinning around, tries to go up and under, got blocked by Gravel, got her own rebound, missed the shot though. Back the other way, Sweary out to Parker. Parker, Pavic, passed up a wide open 3, fakes the pass, and lays it up and in. 8 points for Pavic, 32-20 with 1:40 to go. Here's Morgan Bull. All 3 Bulls out there on the floor. Chloe down low, foul, go to the line. Ness got hit with that. So that's the 6th foul. And Chloe Bull misses the first Pirate free throw of the afternoon. Her second shot upcoming now. Makes that second one. 7 of 8 from the line. are the Pirates. Third point for Chloe. Fifth point for Chloe. And now there's a layup from Ness. 34-21. Here comes down low, and a rebound by Chloe Bull. Puts it up, no good. Still fighting for it. Gravel's got it. Under a minute to go, first half. Kick out Parker. Parker weaving through everybody and lays it up and in. Lily Parker. 9 points for her. 10-second difference between shot clock and game clock, and we are now under 35 seconds to go. Up top, Bruggeman. Back up top. Swing the ball over to Morgan Bull. Morgan Bull to Chloe. Chloe driving in, working around. Outside, Maddie Bruggeman. Shot clock at 6. Bruggeman goes with the left hand. No. Rebound, Waldo. No good. And then now one shot. For Wadena-Deer Creek with 8 seconds. Pavic will drive. Kick out. Sweary for 3. Yes. Sweary makes the 3. And that full court heave by Chloe Bull doesn't count. And Wadena-Deer Creek ends up pulling away with an 11-1 run to end that first half. And they take a 39-21 lead into the locker room for halftime. We'll take a break and be back with our first half stats after this on KROX TV.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota, ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at GoHugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
Halftime here, 39-21. The Wadena-Deer Creek Wolverines, and they lead the Crookston Pirates. They have been scoring with just spreading the wealth, really, today. 9 points for Lily Parker, then 3 players with 8. Ashley Pavic, Kennedy Ness, and Carly Sweary. 4 points for Peyton Gravel and 2 points for Tori Malik. It could be a lot worse, quite frankly, as Jada Dykoff is 0 for 6 from beyond the arc today. Hasn't been able to find that shot. For the Pirates today, Maddie Bruggeman, she leads right now with 8 points, has 3 rebounds and an assist. Chloe Bowl has 5 points and 3 boards. 4 points for Brooklyn Waldall. She's gathered 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. 4 points for Grace Bowl. And she's done a lot of work as well as 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks, and 1 steal. Morgan Bowl also has 2 rebounds off the bench, 1 rebound as well for Allie Nicholas. The rebound battle is relatively even as of this point in this game. On the Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update over on KROX Radio, varsity game just tipping off between Crookston and Roseau. You can check into that on KROX Radio. JV, Pirates won that 31-24, and so they're going to hope to get some more out of that. UMC women, they just tipped off against St. Cloud State. That's a big game for them to get them back in the NSIC tournament. I might head over and catch a little bit of that once this game ends. On KROX tonight, we'll have the Golden Gopher men's hockey team as they host Wisconsin, trying to beat them for the second time in as many days. 5:30 to pregame, 6 o'clock will be the opening puck drop there from the barn. And then at 9 o'clock, we'll join the Minnesota Wild as they take on the Edmonton Oilers. Out on the road in Edmonton, Wild back in action. And Timberwolves are playing today as well. They play the Memphis Grizzlies at 7 o'clock. And that should wrap up our pregame halftime coverage here. If you're a big basketball fan, college basketball fan, we can pass along to you that number 11 Texas Tech just lost. UCF beat them 88-80. And number 1 Arizona already losing early to Arizona State. They're one of only 2 undefeated teams remaining in college basketball. The other one, Miami of Ohio, the 21-0 Redhawks. And they will be playing at 2:30 against Northern Illinois. We'll take a break and be back with the second half. Pirates trail by 18.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball, baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis, golf, volleyball,
crap shooting,
hockey, basketball,
wrestling. So we have a lot of sports.
And there is orchestra,
band,
choir, visual arts,
speech,
theater, Leo Club. And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is my education destination.
With the fall season right around the corner, Grove Mechanical in Crookston is ready to prepare you for winter. They suggest having your heating system serviced regularly to keep things running smoothly. A skilled technician will clean and service your heating equipment to ensure safe and efficient operation. It's never too early to get ready for the upcoming winter season. Before the cold sets in, call Grove Mechanical today, your hometown heating and cooling professionals. Give them a call, 218-281-3863, or visit their website, grovemech.com.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Minnesota because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Second half about to get underway. Pirates will be moving left to right, and they'll have the ball. Oh, now there's a conversation at the scores table. I'm okay with this, as I appreciate a little Darude sandstorm on my Saturday afternoon. Me and cameraman and morning man, Xander Norheim, just popping up here. Happy belated birthday to him, by the way. 22 years old as of yesterday. Left wing, Brooklyn Waldall with the first possession of the second half. Up top to Maddie Bruggeman. Move it over to Morgan Bull. Grace Bull is the one not starting who did start the first half. Right wing, Maddie Bruggeman wanted. Waldall doesn't have it. Tegan Fanflick also getting the start in place of Chloe Bull to start this second half. Here's Morgan Bull. Down low, Waldall. Ball knocked away. Stolen by Kennedy Ness. Moving up the floor, Parker. Out to Pavic, up top, Gravel. Gravel off the screen, stood up, triple team, kick out. Parker won't shoot the three. Ness, they swing it around, Pavic. Pavic, top of the key on the free throw line, dumps it back off Gravel. Gravel will drive, up and under, good. Nice little move by Gravel. She's got 6 points, and it's a 20-point lead at 41-21 with a minute gone by in the second half. Van Flick in the corner, move it over Hallie Nicholas. Down low, Bruggeman. Had that pass, went through her legs, and they fall on it for a jump ball. Possession arrow will go back to Wadena-Deer Creek. Up the floor with it, Jada Dykoff. Gravel on the left wing. And Parker had it knocked out of her hands and then threw it back to Gravel. Back out Dykoff off the screen, trying to get herself on the scoreboard. Missed the layup, though. Rebound to Tegan Fanflick. Outside Morgan Bull. Bull to the right. Brooklyn Waldall trying to go down to Bruggeman. Ball knocked away by Gravel. And this down low action isn't working as well as they want it to, at least in this current point, as we have a shoe tying stoppage. All eyes are on you, Allie. Now she's back up and good. Waldall to inbound. We'll dump it off. Morgan Bull caught that. Back out Brooklyn Waldall for three. It's good. First three-pointer of the game. For the Pirates, it goes to Waldall, and it's 41-24. Dykoff guarded tightly by Fanflick. Outside Parker. Maddie Bruggeman on her. Outside, that's Gravel. Got it right back. Hits the three. 9 points for Gravel. 44-24. Morgan Bull. They get up the floor. Had that ball knocked out of bounds. And Hallie Nicholas will inbound. And pass stolen away by Jada Dykoff, and now she'll get on the scoreboard. On a fast break, 46-24, as the next two Bulls will be ready to check in. Here's Morgan Bull. Two-man game with Waldall through her hands, and coming back the other way. It's Parker. down low, and nobody saw Kennedy Ness down there. She's got 10, and now it's a 48-24 game. Bruggeman on the left wing. This whole offense is trying to get the ball in deep, and that pass goes overthrown of Tegan Fanflick, who will now come out, as will Hallie Nicholas for Chloe and Grace Bowl. Tori Malak and Carly Sweeney are back in the game for Wadena-Deer Creek. They're rolling right now. Here's Pavic. Outside, Dykhoff, down low, Malik. Malik kick out, Sweary has 2 threes in this game. Lost the ball and still fight for it. Chloe Bowl almost got the steal. Jump ball is called. Possession arrow will go back to the Pirates. Just over 3 minutes gone by, second half. Now to Chloe Bowl. Move it over to Grace. Grace on the left wing, up top Waldall. Waldall to Chloe, right wing. Guarded by Pavic. Still trying to get this ball down low. It is not there. Move it up top Waldall. Bruggeman goes down away from the play. And back outside to Grace Bowl. Now to Chloe, back to Bruggeman. Had the ball poked out, goes back to Waldall for 3. Oh, it's good! That was not part of the plan, but it worked. Second 3 for Brooklyn Waldall. She's got 10 points. 48-27. Pavic, turnaround. No, way off. Malik tries to save it. Got it out to Dykhoff. Her 7th three-point attempt. That also is no good. Sweary comes away with the board. Throws it back to Pavic. Ravel driving on Waldall. Dumps it off. Malik had it knocked out of bounds by Morgan Bowl. 11 on the shot clock. And Brooklyn Waldall just had the ball poked right to her, top of the key, and hit a straight-on 3. Inbound to Sweary. We'll hand it back off Pavic. Working around the screen. Back to Sweary. Guarded tightly. Almost got fouled. No luck. Shot clock at 3. It's Malik. Going to hit it one at the horn. No. And rebound Chloe Bull. Here is Chloe with it. Now she'll fire a 3. And hit. No threes in the first half for the Pirates. They've already got 3 in the first 4.5 minutes of this half, 48-30. Right wing Sweary. Back out Dykhoff. Dykhoff driving all the way up, no good. Rebound Malik and got fouled. Waldall will get hit with that. That's the first foul for either side in the second half. Officials really aren't calling that much tonight. Well, this afternoon. It's not the night. It's not even 2 p.m. First free throw for Malik, short. Pavic will come out for Ness. 48-30. Second free throw, good for Malik. 3 points for her and a 49-30 lead for the Wolverines. It's Grace over right wing to Chloe. Chloe fakes to Morgan. Up top, Maddie Bruggeman. Bruggeman to Grace on the left wing. And Waldall in the corner, back to Morgan. Morgan drives over to Chloe on the right wing. Once Maddie doesn't have it. Doesn't have anything, so now put it on the ground. Lob one all the way across to Grace Bowl. Little crossover. Double team. Got it back. Just throws one up trying to beat the shot clock. That doesn't work, and it's rebounded by Kennedy Ness. Nice defense by Wadena-Deer Creek. All the way down, Sweary. Up top, Dykhoff. Dykhoff driving. Dykhoff back out to Malik. Malik in the paint. Stopped by Bruggeman. Lobs it back. Nice catch by Dykhoff to Sweary. Fakes it to Ness. Now back to her. Ness on the right wing. Down low, Malik. Malik will kick it outside. Dykhoff won't shoot. They'll swing it all the way up to Sweary. Back to Ness. Nice defense. Same thing again. Malik back out Dykhoff. Now she will shoot and airball it. 0 for 8 from beyond the arc. For Malik. Chloe Bowl going the distance. No, back out to Morgan Bowl. Maddie Bruggeman open 3. Off back iron. And it'll be rebounded by Jada Dykhoff. Had stolen by Morgan Bowl, but then she fell to the ground. Trying to turn it up court. Got a steal on that, but just couldn't hold on to the ball. Pavic back in along with Parker. In a 49-30 game, 11:59 to go, second half. Here is Pavic taking it up the floor. We'll dump it off, back out to Pavic. Step back, three over Chloe Bull, short, and fight for the rebound. And Chloe Bull and Waldall kind of took each other out. They're both down. Waldall is still on the ground, and she's not getting up. They're going to keep the play going. That ball's out of bounds, and Waldall now finally comes up and in a lot of pain and is now going to need some help. From Bruggeman and Grace Bull. And she will slowly come off the floor. Very ginger on that left leg. Her and Chloe Bull got tangled with one another off a screen. And Maddie Bruggeman and Grace Bull will walk her back to the bench and sit her down. Athletic trainers will come over and take a look at her left leg. Hallie Nicholas, as well as Alyssa Johnson, in for the first time today as a sponsor to try and help out. Wadena-Deer Creek will now inbound it. Well, at least try to. They'll get it out to Malik. Oh, nice move by Malik, and will lay it up and in. It's the second time she's done that today, faking to bring it back outside. And goes back in. Chloe Bull on the right wing will look to drive. Gets stood up. Nice defense by Ness. That's Maddie Bruggeman. Bruggeman baseline pass. Bull caught that. His double team tries to force one up. That doesn't work. And it'll be rebounded by Kennedy Ness. Ness cross court tipped in. Alyssa Johnson couldn't quite get the steal. Did get a hand on it. Pavic's got it. Baseline air ball. Rebound by Hallie Nicholas. 51-30 our score. Grace Bull driving. We'll lob a pass out to Hallie Nicholas. Nicholas had it whacked out of her hands by Carly Sweary. 10:44 to go. And Waldall will slowly walk back to the locker room. Not getting any help, though, this time. Bruggeman up and under, just missed, got her own rebound. Fighting through and draws a foul. Good fight there by Maddie Bruggeman. And Tori Malik now has 3 fouls to her name. That's the first foul on Wadena-Deer Creek in the second half. Both teams with 1. First free throw is good for Maddie Bruggeman. Now up to 9 points. Second shot also good. Working with the ball, Wadena-Deer Creek, and they turn it over as Malik lost that one. Pirate ball. Up the floor is Chloe Bull. Brooklyn Waldall back on the bench. Bull lost the ball. It's taken back by Jada Dykoff, but Dykoff can't get by Chloe. She'll try and fight it right back. Got to be careful you don't get a reach-in foul. Move it over left wing. Parker. Alyssa Johnson still out there. Coach Cressup wanted a foul, and now they're going to get a double dribble. Oh, he did not get what he wanted at all out of that. Grace Bull Move it over to Bruggeman. That pass a bit too far, trying to find Chloe Bowl. Ball gets poked out by Grace Bowl. Parker tracks it down again. Approaching 9.5 minutes to go and a 51-32 lead for Wadena-Deer Creek. Up top, Jada Dykhoff will drive, try to split the defense. No good. Rebound, Maddie Bruggeman. Bruggeman up the floor for Grace Bowl. Splits the defense. Grace Bowl all the way, blocked by Gravel. And Pavic will now come in for Sweary. Inbound, Bruggeman, back out, Grace Bowl, open, three, no. And rebound by Pavic. Long pass, Gravel's got it. And gets fouled by Chloe Bowl. So 2 shots coming. First foul for Chloe. With 9:03 remaining, first free throw is good for Gravel. Ten for her. Second shot also good. And Morgan Bowl will come in for Allie Nicholas. (53-32). Bring it to the right wing, taken by Chloe Bowl. Jab step, driving to the paint, and got fouled. So 2 shots coming for Chloe. Ness gets her second foul. First free throw for Chloe Bowl is good. She's 2 out of 3 from the line. 9 points for her. Second shot, also good. Now up to 10. 53-34. 8 outside, then back down, and a reach-in foul on Maddie Bruggeman trying to get that steal. That's her second foul of the game. Inbound to Dykhoff. All 3 Bulls out there with Bruggeman and Alyssa Johnson. Dykhoff, her 9 3-point attempt. She finally gets one to go. Jada Dykhoff, shoot or shoot, they say. On her 9th attempt, she gets one down. It's 56-34. And off Grace Bowl. Trying to dribble it, got it off her foot. Now gets it back. Will go all the way to the rack. Missed the layup. Right for the rebound, knocked out of bounds. And we'll go back to Wadena-Deer Creek. Grace Bowl very frustrated. We'll go back down floor. Pavic. Move left wing. Malik nearly ran into Ness. Back out Pavic. Thought about a deep 3. We'll just dribble it back over to Ness. Kennedy Ness trying to weave through, and a foul away from the ball. And Grace Bowl gets hit with that. That's her second. And they'll get it, catch and shoot 3, and now she's hot, Jada Dykhoff. 59-34, Chloe Bowl trying to go all the way in herself and traveled. And she'll get up a little slow, but she's all right. And take it back up the floor. Pavic sees that. Will go all the way in herself. Lost it out of bounds. Back to the Pirates. Chloe Bowl will move it up to Grace. Off the screen from Bruggeman. They get it right back to her. A little 2-man game. Missed the layup. Rebound by Pavic. 25-point lead for Wadena-Deer Creek. Driving, floating one out to Dykhoff. Dykhoff will now drive up and under. No, rebound Morgan Bowl. Has 3 rebounds, an assist, and a steal. Hasn't scored yet and lost it out of bounds. Sweary will check back in for Ness with 6:52 to go. Moving left wing to Dykhoff. Dykhoff, and there was a push before that shot. As Chloe Bull pushed Gravel away from the screen, and now the Pirate foul is starting to add up. 1 away from a bonus. Lobbing one up, taken by Gravel. Gravel out to Sweary. 8 points off the bench for her. Dykhoff again. Has some more space and airballs the 3 and lands out of bounds. I mean, they're just going to keep letting her shoot. I mean, you have a 25-point lead, you can kind of get away with that. And that sub did not happen in time. So up the floor will be Chloe Bull. Out to Grace. She wants to get to Maddie Brugman. Instead, she'll fire a 3. That's no good. And rebound by Jada Dykhoff. Tori Malik is flying down the floor, but Alyssa Johnson was right there toe-to-toe with her. Sweary. To Dykhoff down low. Malik. Reverse lane. No. Maddie Brugman with the board. Here comes Grace Bull. Stops. Shoots. No. Chloe Bull with the rebound. Puts it up. Puts it in. A tough finish by Chloe Bull. 59-36, 5:45 to go. Crossover by Dykhoff. Dykhoff all the way to the rack. No. And knocked out of bounds by Malik as fighting there with Alyssa Johnson. Parker will check back in for Wadena-Deer Creek. And they'll get this ball into Chloe Bull. They approach 5.5 minutes to go. On the right wing, Grace Bull knocked out of bounds by Gravel. And good to see Evan Peterson, the new athletic director, is filling in assistant coaching duties, actually making some coaching points. Into Maddie Bruggeman. Down low, Alyssa Johnson. Spin move, just missed the shot. And it'll come back the other way with Gravel. That was a good look. Pavic, yes. Her first point since the first half. 10 for her, 5 minutes to go. In a 61-36 lead. Chloe Bull got a 3. A 4-3 for the Pirates in this second half. Down low, Gravel quickly trying to get around Bruggeman. Got through the legs of Malik, and Sweary able to keep it in and in the half court. Chloe Bull now with 15 points. 61-39 our score. Malik. We'll work it back up top. And now we'll give it to Pavic, who drives and draws a foul on Alyssa Johnson. Actually, they'll put it on Morgan Bowl. No, it was Alyssa Johnson. Okay. The scorers table trying to lead me astray. Didn't work that time. First free throw good for Pavic. Allie Nicholas is checking back into the game. And Grace Bowl will go to the bench. Second shot in and out. Chloe Bull with the board. And right wing, stop and go. Up top, driving Bruggeman all the way down to the baseline. Back to Chloe Bull, open 3. No, off back iron, fight for the rebound. Bruggeman is there to track it down. And Bull knocked out. Chloe Bull gets it back, puts up a runner in the paint, and good. Continuing trying to cut this lead down, 62-41. 4 minutes to go. Gravel. Little fake, kick it outside. Back down low, turnaround. Gravel puts it up and in. 13 points for her, 64-41. Approaching 3:40 to go. Right wing, Chloe Bull. Driving baseline. Back out Bruggeman. In the corner, Chloe. Shot clock winding down. Has to throw up a deep three, way off. And be rebounded by Sweary. Sweary all the way to Gravel. And got fouled by Chloe Bull and put it up and in. So 66-41, third foul for Chloe Bull. Dykoff will come back in for Pavic. With 3:11 remaining. One shot. That's good for Gravel. She's starting to take over a bit. She's got 16 and a 67-41 lead. And Wadena-Deer Creek will prepare to clear the bench. Under 3 minutes to go. A steal by Jada Dykoff. And almost had it knocked out by Nicholas. All the way to Sweary. Sweary down low to Kennedy Ness. Turnaround. In and out. Allie Nicholas with the board. Morgan Bull. She's got it. Moving back to Chloe. Chloe Bull. Going down low, Bruggeman. Bruggeman, turnaround, no. Rebound by Dykoff. And it's a timeout for substitutions. So Tegan Fanflick, Nora Groven, and Brenna Kopecky will come in. And for Wadena-Deer Creek, they're making a lot of substitutions. Sweary stays out there. You've got Violet Petrowski. You've got Eva Pulver. Britta Ferris with the ball. Back to Sweary. And they'll kick it outside to Callie Roeder. Now low Petrowski. And the middle, Ferris, no! As the Wadena-Deer Creek bench wanted something. Oh, they get a steal. They find Roeder, no again. And rebound by Morgan Bull, who will take off flying all the way to the rack and lay it up and in. 67-43 with under 2 minutes to go. Roeder, top to Ferris. Rid of Ferris, back to Roeder. Roeder will drive, kick it back outside. Petrowski, Sweary for three, no. And fight for the rebound, snagged by Roeder. Will go in and lay it up and in. The bench loves that. 69-43. Now low Kopecky, ball knocked out, back to Alyssa Johnson. Finding Nora Groven off the foot of Roeder with 1:09 to go. Lobbed in, Brennan Kopecky's got it. Move it over, Tegan Fanflick. Fanflick down low, Morgan Bull again. Hoists one up and in. Second bucket for Morgan Bull. Ball loose in the paint. Morgan Bull came away with forcing a jump ball. Possession arrow stays with the Wolverines. We'll move it in. Roeder for three. Yes! Callie Roeder hits that shot at 72-45. Driving outside. Here comes a shot from Nora Groven. No. Fights for the rebound. It's taken back by Roeder. She's on a roll right now and then lost the ball. I give her the credit for trying to make that happen. Shot clock turned off. And ball knocked out of bounds. Nice Sweary. into Groven. Groven a fan flick. Fan flick will move it over. Morgan Bull missed that three. It'll be rebounded by Wadena-Deer Creek, and they will run the time off the clock and take this one 72 to 45 as the final seconds wind down. And the Wolverines get the win. They improve to 14-4 on the season. Pirates now drop to 4-13 on the year. We'll take a break. We'll run through our final stats, and we'll see if we'll talk with Pirate coach Jaden Hams as well. Final score, Wadena-Deer Creek gets the win, 72 to 45. Back after this.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota. Ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
Final score from the Crookston High School Gymnasium, 72 to 45. Pirates fall to Wadena-Deer Creek. The final stats for the Pirates, they're led in scoring by Chloe Bull, had 17 points, 7 rebounds, and with 1 steal as well. Then you had Brooklyn Waldall, second line, 10 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists, 1 steal as well. 10 points for Maddie Bruggeman. Waldall was out for most of the second half after rolling her ankle early in that period. 10.7 rebounds and 2 assists. Grace Bull had herself a day all over the place. 4 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks, 2 steals, 2 blocks, and 1 assist. Alyssa Johnson and Tegan Fanflick recorded 1 rebound apiece. Hallie Nicholas recorded 3 rebounds apiece. And Morgan Bull was the only points off the bench. 4 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal. So the Pirates just had some turnover issues and then just couldn't quite put the pieces together in this one. 8 players scored for Wadena-Deer Creek. And they were led by Peyton Gravel, who had 16 points. We had 11 from Ashley Pavick, 10 from Kennedy Ness, 9 from Lily Parker, 8 apiece from Jada Dykoff and Carly Sweary, and 5 apiece from Tori Malik and Callie Roeder. Over on KROX Radio, the Pirates are currently leading Roseau as they're trying to get their second win of the season. They have a 36-29 lead at the half. Highly encourage you to turn over to KROX Radio and get yourself involved in what can happen in the second half of that game. See if the Pirates can pull together their second win of the season. And let's see if we can get an update here on the UMC women. As they're underway against St. Cloud State. This is a big game for them. All signs kind of indicate that if they get this win, they put themselves in a great position when they take on Northern State, who they beat already this year, and Jamestown. That would be a pretty solid matchup for them next week to try and give them 7 conference wins. And if they do that, they'd be in prime position for the NSIC tournament. I had to give it a minute to load up here, so my apologies for that. I'm not a Verizon customer. Second quarter about to end, and we are very, very close right now. 42-38. UMC has a lead over St. Cloud State at the half. If you're in Crookston right now and want to find something fun to do, head on over to the Lee Soccer Gymnasium over at UMC. Catch that second half. Big game for the UMC women. See if they can hang on against St. Cloud State. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Jaden Hams, with us to wrap up our post-game coverage after this on KROX TV.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
crap shooting,
hockey, basketball,
wrestling.
So we have a lot of sports.
And there is
orchestra,
band,
choir,
visual arts,
speech, theater,
Leo Club.
And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
my education destination.
With the fall season right around the corner, Grove Mechanical in Crookston is ready to prepare you for winter. They suggest having your heating system serviced regularly to keep things running smoothly. A skilled technician will clean and service your heating equipment to ensure safe and efficient operation. It's never too early to get ready for the upcoming winter season. Before the cold sets in, call Grove Mechanical today, your hometown heating and cooling professionals. Give them a call, 218-281-3863, or visit their website, grovemech.com.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Want to own a home, especially your first? Well then, welcome home to the Old National Bank Down Payment Assistance Program. We're here to help you from start to finish and make getting a mortgage a little easier. Plus, you may be eligible for up to $15,000 to use toward your down payment. How's that for a little easier? Everyone deserves a place to call home and a bank to help get them there. Connect with an Old National mortgage lender to learn more. Old National Bank. Get old in your new home.
Looking for some family fun? Come to Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream. Sizzling hot, made-to-order pizza with all your favorite toppings. Cool off with our delicious hand-scooped ice cream. So many flavors and so much fun. And don't forget our game room, packed with excitement for kids of all ages. Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream, Crookston, Minnesota. Call us or stop by today.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Minnesota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
And to wrap up a River Health post-game show, the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Jaden Hams, is with us. Ended up being a pretty tough game. Hung with them for a while before an 11-1 run at the end of the first half. Just couldn't quite find that magic in the second half. How do you think that game went the way that it did?
You know, to play against a team like these guys, you know, they were quick, they were fast, they were beating us back on defense, and, you know, overall I thought we did well in certain situations. You know, I told the girls that I can't be disappointed. I understand we lost, but I can't be disappointed because when we were put in the situations to do good things, we were able to do good things. You know, we haven't really played a team this year that can move the ball as quickly as they can when they're on that fast break. When we got to get back on defense, and that's something that we haven't seen this year. And you know, I told the girls, I said, there's a couple teams coming up that could potentially happen again. So that's something that we'll work on in these next couple days and try to come up with some things that'll help us out, be able to get back on defense. And, you know, overall, I thought we played well for playing against a pretty good team. You know, we had some big threes, we had some big layups, and, you know, I think we were almost 100% from the free throw line, which is huge for us because we've had games where we've been good at free throws, but the past couple games we've kind of struggled. So to be able to see that, you know, be able for these girls to know that we can make free throws, we can make them, is a huge confidence booster.
Yeah, 11 of 12 from the line is what I had in that game, which is pretty solid. And you did end up with 25% of your points from the foul line in this game. I know didn't have a three until the second half, ended up making 4 in that second half. But what kinds of things did you really like out of this game, specifically in those good situations?
You know, the good situations for us is, you know, we drew up a play that, you know, we were going to move the ball around and reverse it to start on one side, reverse it all to the other side, and have Maddie seal the baseline. And, you know, when we ran it through the first time, it worked perfect. You know, we started in one corner, reversed it all the way to the other corner, and she was able to get the good seal on that girl. And we got the ball to her, and we just let her do the things she knows how to do. And, you know, Maddie, she had a good game. She made some big shots for us. She made some big defensive stops. And when we can get the ball into her, you know, when we can get the ball into Maddie and Brooklyn, you know, we have a lot of confidence that we'll get points out of that. And it's just something that we got to try to take advantage of more, is using that height and using the aggression that they have and getting the ball into them. And because, like I said, when we get it into them, they use it and they can get points out of it.
So after these last couple games and a back-to-back performance, you're getting ready for what's upcoming next week. What are you kind of looking forward to working on and looking to see improve moving into the games next week?
I would say one of the biggest things that we're probably going to work on is, you know, getting back on that defense. You know, the closing out, trying to get out, trying to fight through those screens to get to the three-point line. You know, that's something that kind of kills us, is the three-point line. And, you know, we're going to definitely play against teams that have those three-point shooters. And if we can get in their head and clear them out and, you know, take them off their three-point game, I think we'll be fine. But, you know, that's just things we got to work on. And, you know, the basic stuff, the boxing out, the rebounding, you know, when's the best time to get the ball into the post, when's the best time to get it into those two, and, you know, have them work on a little bit more post moves and get them set to where they're ready to go. And, you know, it's the little things for me that I think we need to work on. And once we get them down, I think we can make a good run, and this is a time to make a good run and get all that stuff figured out. And once we get it figured out, I think we won't have really. I think our games will be a lot closer than some of the ones that we've played recently.
Of course, we're now down to under 10 games remaining in the regular season. It's gone pretty darn fast, and are you starting to kind of sense that coming up on the horizon here as we're now moving into February?
Yeah, you know, it started. It felt like it. I woke up this morning and I was telling myself, I'm like, yeah, we're 1 day away from February. I feel like we just started playing basketball. You know, January we had 3 games a week, and now we're back to the 2 games a week, and it's going to come quick. You know, to be quick, our last game's February 20th in Warroad for regular season, and that's going to come quick. It's that for all these games that came here, they've came quick, and there's no reason that game's not going to come any faster.
Well, I'm excited to see what happens this upcoming week, and it's a right time to go on a run, as you said, Coach. I appreciate your time. We'll be seeing you again down the line.
Yeah, bye.
And that was the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Jaden Hams, here with us to wrap up our Riverview Health post-game show. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Hop over to KROX Radio. Catch the second half of that game between the Pirates and the Roseau Rams. I'm Gabe Bishop signing off. Everybody's a fantastic rest of your weekend.
You're watching Crookston Pirate Athletics on the KROX video stream. It's brought to you by the University of Minnesota Crookston, Egg Country, Grove Mechanical, Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream Parlor, the Crookston Public School District, American Crystal Sugar Company, Christian Brothers Ford, Riverview Health, Benedictine Living Community of Crookston, Hugo's Family Marketplace, the City of Crookston, CHS Egg Services, State Farm Andy Omen, Crookston Valley Co-op, Northland Community and Technical College, along with the Crookston and Foston Eye Clinics, all bringing you